Hey, what's going on there, Razzball Nation? We're doing a another tutorial. No relation to John Turturro from The Big Lebowski. Okay, so here is the. Ooh, did my voice just crack? Here is the auction draft room. So this is an auction draft room versus the other war room that I showed you in the other videos. If you're looking to do a snake draft, go and watch the other videos. They'll be for you. This is for auction drafts, salary cap drafts, whatever you want to call them now. Okay. So in this auction draft, we have, so we have a mixed 15. You can choose. The first thing you do is choose which kind of draft you're in. So you have AL 12 team, NL 12 team, AL 10, NL 10, mixed 12, mixed 15. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to do a mixed 12. Okay. And you have all the players. Here's this column. Column spelt with a K is how much our how much our dollar values are for each player. And over here at the end, the Y column is because. Y is because. No, Y column is for the dollar values as to how much people spend for a player. And then you have the difference between the two in this Z column. Z column. Hey, it's a Z column, huh? Okay, so you're in the draft and you're like, hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I couldn't be there in person, but little Timmy has a little league game, so I'm gonna do this auction online. Okay, my computer has opened this war room and no one else knows about it. Ha 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 ha! I plan on taking over the world. Okay, so anyway, so you have this war room open during your auction draft. And this is essentially all you need. You don't need anything else. If you have my top 500 open, also that could help you potentially know how I feel about a player. But these auction values are pretty much all you need. So if you're going through this and the auction started, all right. So going once, going twice. Gerrit Cole goes for $45. Ooh, and you're like, no, Gray says now don't draft a top starter like that. So you didn't draft him. Someone else did. But you put it down. Now you can you put an X in there if someone else takes a guy. Remember? That's from the other videos. From the other snake draft videos, you'll know how to do that. But you put an X in, and an X for the players that someone else takes, and a Y, the letter Y, for a player you take. But let's not get there first. So, okay, so you put an X there because someone else has drafted Gerrit Cole, and they drafted him for $45 because people love them some high price pitching. So you write 45 in there. That's it. That's all you do. All right? And that's how many players have been drafted. You see that got updated in case you care about that. That just says how many players have been drafted. Okay, so moving along. So now the next thing is Bo Bichette comes up, and you're like, ooh, I could be in the market for Bo Bichette. Gray likes him, and I don't think it's only because his name sounds like Boba. So, let's see. Bo Bichette, I like that. Let's see. Maybe I draft him. And he's going for only $40? I don't know. I mean, that's a little expensive. Rudy has him down for $37, and the going rate is $48. Oh, wow. $40 seems like a bargain. I think I'll bid on him. And lo and behold, you draft him. No one goes to 41, and you get him for 40. So you write Y there, and then you write 40. Now, look at that. This updates. You've spent $40 out of your 260. And now you have, on average, per player left, you have $10 per player on average. Now that means obviously you could still spend, if you want, you could spend $100 on a player. I mean, no one, it doesn't matter. Then that will go dramatically down. And also up here, you really should go back and watch the other videos about the war room. But up here, you see that your categories have now updated as well. Okay, so you've spent $40 on Bo Bichette. This all updates, and now moving along, you have let's say Jose Ramirez is going to be your next guy, and he's getting drafted, and he's going, and you bid $45. Now Rudy says don't go above 35, but you know what? You're your own person, man. You don't listen to the rules. It goes up to 48 sometimes in other drafts. So at 45, you're like, wow, that's a good deal. I'm going to bid $45. And you get them. So now you got Jose Ramirez. Now watch. See? That updates. Now you have on average $8 per player left. These categories all update. I mean, this updates your team. Now you have a shortstop and you have a third baseman. You see how this updates? I mean, this is really all you need. Like, this is it. This is it, man. Like, you don't need nothing else. And then you just go along as your draft goes. Someone else bids Jacob deGrom. They take him for 35. You put that in there. Mookie Betts goes for 34. Someone else bid. Like, this is all you do. And then, and you go along and you just keep writing in X's or Y's and the auction value, and your entire spreadsheet will all open up. Look at this. It'll all be like, oh no, look at what I have. This is amazing. And then you're like, oh, hey, I need a pitcher. Ooh, Robbie Ray. He's great. So you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to bid on Robbie Ray. Look at, you put a Y there and you get him for $25, say. Even though that's above where he was going, but you bid on it. You know what? Whatever. And all of this updates. This all updates. Look at it. You got a starter. Categories update. Yeah, I mean, and you've spent now $110 on 3 players, which isn't great. I mean, you're not going to have much money left soon, but that's, you got to do your own thing, man. You're living your own life, but you're also doing it smart by using the War Room. Thank you. Bye.